Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yep, that's right, St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Friday, January the 3rd. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Brian Turpen. So without further ado, here's a happy birthday song for you. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You know, Brian, you turned one more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You know, you turned one more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. Had many more. Cha 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 cha. All right, also got some friend anniversary shout outs going out to Amanda Murray and Mark Barber. So, without further ado, I'm gonna kick off. No, I'm not. Happy friend anniversary to the both of you. Facebook friend anniversary, that is. Far sure, far sure. Happy Facebook friend anniversary. How about St. Charles weather in the St. Charles, Missouri viewing area? That's right. Tonight, January 3rd, partly cloudy skies early will give way to cloudy skies late in the evening, or late at night, sorry. Lows around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west and northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Saturday morning, January 4th, cloudy skies early, followed by partial clearing, highs near 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west and northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Saturday night, clear skies, lows around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunshine on Sunday. Sunshine on Sunday. Sunny skies, highs around 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear, lows around 26 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable. Monday, January the 6th, sunny along with a few clouds. Highs around 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable. Monday night, cloudy skies. Early will become partly cloudy later on at night. Lows around 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable. Tuesday, sunshine along with some cloudy intervals, that is. Highs around 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west and northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then Tuesday night, a mostly clear sky, lows around 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. What's going on here? Partially sunny skies on Wednesday, January 8th. Highs around 52 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles, partly cloudy with increasing clouds overnight. Lows around 40 degrees Fahrenheit, winds are going to be south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Something went wrong here because that does not sound like the weather forecast for the St. Charles area. I'm going to have to say, because we're looking at snow. Well, no, doesn't say it. Doesn't say anything about snow, but it does say that it is the St. Charles, Missouri 5-day forecast. So, all the weather people, all the weathermen have on the news, they're all calling for snow, but I'm not seeing a lick of snow here in the St. Charles area. So there you go. I thought I was reading snow yesterday, but not anymore. It's all gone. The Weather Channel. That's where I picked up my weather information, from the Weather Channel. Sunny skies, mostly sunny skies, mostly sunny skies, mostly sunny skies, and skies mostly sunny. I don't get it. All over the news here in St. Louis area has said snow, 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 snow. Except for mine. Oh well. Hey, let's go with mine. All right, all right. Da-da-dee, da-da-dum, da-da-dee-dee-dum, da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Oh, let's see what we're going to do. We're going to tell a story or two. Gonna tell a story or two. Do 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 do. Gonna tell a story or two. Theme song lyrics Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was braver, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippingest, roaringest, fattenest man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone. What a boon, what a doer, what a day. Dream come true was he. Yeah, okay. Ha 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 ha. Song lyrics, Davy Crockett. Davy, born on a mountain top in Tennessee, greenest state in the land of the free. Raised in the woods, so he knowed every tree. Kept him a bar when he was only 3. Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. In 1814, the creek uprose, adding redskins' arrows to the country's woes. Now Injun fighting is something he knows, so he shouldered his rifles and off he goes. Davy, Davy Crockett, a man who had no fear. Off through the woods he'd march along, making up yarns and singing a song, itching for fighting and a right and a wrong. He's rangy as a bear, twice as strong. Davy, Davy Crockett, the buckskin buccaneer. Andy Jackson is a general's name. His regular soldiers will put them to shame. Them redskin varmints us volunteered to tame. 'Cause we got the guns with the shoreful aim. Davy, Davy Crockett, the champion of all of us. Headed back to the war from the old home place, but Red Stick was leading a merry chase, fighting and burning at the devil's pace, south of the swamps on the Florida Trace. Davy, Davy Crockett, tracking the redskins down, fought single-handed through the Injun War, till the creek was whipped and the peace was in store. And while he was handling this risky chore, made himself a legend forevermore. Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. He gives his word and he gives his hand that his Injun friend could keep their land, and the rest of his life he took the stand. The justice was due every redskin band. Davy, Davy Crockett, holding his promise dear. Home for the winter with his family, happy as a squirrel in an old gum tree. Been the father he wanted to be, close to his boys and his pot and tree. Davy, Davy Crockett, holding his young'uns dear. But the ice went out in the Warm winds came, and a melting snow showed the tracks of the game, and the flowers of spring filled the woods with flame, and all of a sudden a life got too tame. Davy, Davy Crockett, heading on west again. Off through the woods we're riding along, making up yarns and singing a song. He's rangy as he can be, or twice as strong, and no one knows if he's right, 'cause often he's wrong. Davy, Davy Crockett, the man who didn't know fear. Looking for a place where the air smells clean, where the trees are as tall as the grass is green. The fish is fat in an untouched stream, and the determined woods as hunter's dream. Davy, Davy Crockett, looking for paradise. There's about 50 of these here things, 50 or more of all of them rings. I'm gonna skip to the last one below, 'cause that's the other one we're gonna go. His land is biggest, and his land is best, from grassy plains to the mountain crest. He is head of all meeting the test, followed his legend into the west. Davy, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Well, I'll tell you, there was lots of verses to that. Some that I had no idea that even existed. But then again, Fess Parker sang that whenever he or wrote it or sang it or wrote it and sang it or whatever the case may be. It was all a Fess Parker tune. For sure, aha, 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 aha. Well, I don't know what I've been told, but everything is made of gold. I know this much, I'm cold. Been that way for all day. I tried to get warm earlier today, but I stayed in my room for a little while and, well, it didn't work. I mean, it did, but it didn't. But, what can I say? Today is a very short day. I spent a long time trying to find a picture of a Bible. All I had to do was download it so that I could start a new page, a new group. The group's called The Bible with Briscoe. And, well, as far as being able to download a picture of the Bible, it's next to impossible. So if there's any of you guys out there that would just snapshot a picture of an open Bible on a table or something like that and just send it to me via my email, shenandoahbriscoe@gmail.com. I would appreciate that. That's ShenandoAH. Briscoe, B as in boy, RISCOE, at gmail.com. Just go ahead and send that over to me. I appreciate it, and then that way I can upload a picture into my page over there, so it's got a photo on it. Because I was trying to put the Bible with Briscoe over there. And, well, it wasn't doing it. And come to find out, half of the Bibles with Briscoe are called Briscore. 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 Why? Because my voice activation had it all messed up. Naturally. Where in the world it got my name as Briscore, I don't know. But it did. And I'm kind of upset about it. Surely I am. Anyway. Speaking of that, I need to fix that. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. 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 Okay, well, that's right. Okay. Well, then I don't need to fix it. Right there, at least. Okay, well, what do I want to talk about? I told some story songs yesterday. Got through 'em without even crying. But it was all I could do to keep from crying. That's for sure. Song lyrics, David Allan Cole. Oh, I don't even know what it's called. I know what it's called. It's not David Allan Cole. Cole. It was all that I could do to keep from crying. Hmm. Song lyrics, it was all I could do to keep from crying. Huh. All I could do to keep from crying. I heard the church bells a ringing. I heard the choir singing. I saw my love walk down the aisle. On her finger he placed a ring. Oh, oh, I saw them holding hands. She was standing there with the man, I heard them promise till death do us part. Each word was pain in my heart. All I could do, all I could do was cry. It was all I could do to keep from crying. See, I think that's David Allan Cole. I guess, no. Song lyrics, you don't have to call me darling. Yeah, see? Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. You don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. And you don't have to call me Charlie Pride. And you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, I've heard my name a few times in your phone book. Hello, hello. And I've seen it on signs where I've played. But the only time I know I'll hear Dave and Allan Cole is when Jesus has his final judgment day. So I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. Well, a friend of mine named Steve Goodman wrote that song, and he told me it was the perfect country and western song. Well, I wrote him back a letter, and I told him it was not the perfect country and western song, because he hadn't said anything at all about mama, or trains, or trucks, or prison, or getting drunk. Well, he sat down and he wrote another verse to the song, and he sent it to me, and after reading it, I realized that my friend had written the perfect country and western song, and I felt obliged to include it on this here album, and the last verse goes like this here. Well, I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison. And I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by a darned old train. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. No, but you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me. Well, I wonder why you don't call me. Why don't you ever call me by my name? Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, chunk, doo-dub-dum. Let's see. Oh, hey, Beverly, you said I was singing on a song today, and what was it? Earlier this morning, you said, well, you ain't sung that one in quite a while. Oh, your memory's as good as mine. I don't even remember. I don't remember what it was. And it was an hour ago. It was like if it was an hour ago, I might have a chance to remember it. But then again, it's 9 o'clock, and I don't even remember whether I took my 7 o'clock meds for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did, but you know how that goes. What else? What else did I have? Da da dee da da dum. Da da ba dum. It was just something I was singing. It wasn't even, I don't even know what it was. I was singing it this morning. When I was in bed, I rolled over instead and thought to myself, what a song I should sing. But I don't even know what it happened to be. Huh, but I'll sing this one. Song lyrics, baby's got her blue jeans on. Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Up by the bus stop and across the street, up on the windows to take a peek. Y'all, she goes walking, rocking like a rolling stone. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she looks that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. Lord, the girl can't help it. Well, up on Main Street, by the traffic stand, there's a crowd of people and a traffic jam. They don't. She don't look back. She ain't doing nothing wrong. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. Oh, the girl can't help it. Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. I haven't help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. I know, it was Willie Nelson. Now, what song it was, I don't know. Song lyrics, Willie Nelson. It was a Willie Nelson song. Do-do-do-do-do-dum-dum. Touch me. Oh, why like me when it's over crazy. The record man, 3 days on a step by. Up and down darkness where my house lives. Roly-poly, half-man, lonely man, the last or second fiddler. Take my word, right or wrong. Feed it away, let me talk. Why you see me, things I might have been. Home, motel. One day at a time, my own particular life, nightlife, funny how time slips away, healing hands of time, darkness on the face of the earth. Hello, walls. Are you sure, Mr. Record Man? It should be easier now. So much to do with your crowd. Columbus Stockdale Blues, Sons of My Heart. I'd trade all my tomorrows for just one single yesterday. My window faces south, go home. Fool on San Antonio Rose. I'm gonna try that one though. I'd trade all of my tomorrows for just one single yesterday. But what good is a life without the one you love? I'd trade all of my tomorrows. They're worthless anyway. If I can't hold the one I'm dreaming of. Just an empty world is all I have before me. I'd give anything if you were with me now. I'd trade all of my tomorrows for just one single yesterday. I don't want to live without you anyhow. Yeah, right. That ain't the song I was thinking of. Willie Nelson. I'm trying to think of what it was. Well, it wasn't Seven Spanish Angels, 'cause I've done that one quite a bit. I don't know. There's a million of them. I mean, there's a million of them that he wrote and or, sang or whatever. Permanent lover down under, buddy, did I ever tell you? On my own peculiar way, I walk alone in the old times just to understand. I just dropped by, local memory, that's all. And I let my wander, nature to be gone, love has message, it will come to pass. Crazy arms, Wabash cannonball, pins and needles. Who do I know? Indeed, Dallas. Well, I'm going to do the Wabash cannonball. Why not? From the great Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific shore, to the queens of flowing mountains, for the hills and by the shore. She's mighty and tall and handsome, and she knows quite well by all. She's coming down from Birmingham on the Wabash cannonball. Well, now listen to the jingle, to the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands, along through the hills and by the shore. Hear that mighty rush of the engine and its lonesome hobo's call. No changes can be taken on a Wabash cannonball. Now here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand. He'll always be remembered in the ports throughout the land. His earthly race is over, and the curtain round him falls. We'll carry him home to glory on a Wabash cannonball. Well, listen to the jingle, and the roar. to the rumble and the as she glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. The rush of the engine and the lonesome hobo's call. No change can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. We'll listen to the jingle, to the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands, through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine and the lonesome hobo's call. No chances can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Okay, well. I don't know. I just don't know. Can't find it. It drives me nuts when I find that, when I do that. Follow me around. Why can't you do? Sunday morning come down. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Fire and rain kneel at the foot of Jesus. I'm in memory. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Hear that lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly. That means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Did you ever see a night so slow as time goes dragging by? The moon just went behind the clouds to hide its face and cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I just can't find it, what I'm looking for. Looking for what I'm looking for. I just can't find it. Everything I'm doing. Mountain Dew. I wonder if that's the Mountain Dew song I know. Now they're far from me. There's an old holler tree where they laid down $1 or two. You go round the bend and you come back again with a jug of good old Mountain Dew. They call it Mountain Dew, Lord, Lord, and them that refuse it are a few. I'll hush my mouth with a mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. That good old Mountain Dew, yes, that good old Mountain Dew. I'll hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. The preacher came by with his head high, said his wife took down with the flu, and he thought that we were hard. Just give him a quart or two of that good old Mountain Dew. Well, he called it that old Mountain Dew, that old Mountain Dew. Well, doodly-crap, good old Mountain Dew. Well, that's not exactly the song I was looking for when I sang the Mountain Dew. Words don't fit, good-hearted woman. Stay away from lonely places, country Willie. London, one step beyond, my kind of girl. Will you remember my rainy day blues if you really love me? Shotgun whiskey river, take my mind. It might work. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let her marry true. Torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I've got and taking care of me. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let her memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I've got to take care of me. I'm down in the Whiskey River, breathing my memory mind in the wetness of its soil, feeling the amber current flowing from my mind, and warm and empty heart you laugh so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind, don't let her memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I've got to take care of me. See, I don't know any of these songs. I don't know any of these songs. Why don't I know any of these songs? Well, because it's been a long, long time. That's why I don't know any of these songs. I cannot find the song that I'm wanting to sing. And it looks like I'm going to be at this for hours because there's, the little scroll symbol is like as small as it can be. And it's forever. And I'm not finding anything else. Lucky old son. Thanks again, Penny, for your thoughts. Sounds amazing. Amazing Grace. I'd have you crazy fun house on slips crazy. I'm feeling so crazy. And I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. And I'm crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. I know that you'd love me as long as you wanted. And then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? And I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. And I'm crazy for trying. I'm crazy for crying. And I'm crazy for loving you. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. And I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I know that you'd love me as long as you wanted. And that someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry. Why do I let myself worry? What in the world did I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Alright, looks like it's about time for this part of the... What in the world? Okay, yeah, time for our part of the program called Our Daily Bread. That's what time it is. I was freaking out there for a minute. I didn't know. Today's devotion is called God Waited. That's right, God Waited. And I'm going to be reading Isaiah 30, 8 through 18. That's what I'll be reading today. Isaiah 30, 8 through 13. Isaiah 30, 8 through 13. Isaiah 30, 8 through 13. Wake up, colon 8-30. Go to sleep. Well, that ain't what I wanted. There we go, Bible Gateway. That's what I like to read in. Alright, here we go. Go now, write it on a tablet for them. Inscribe it on the scroll, that for the days to come it may be an everlasting witness. For these are rebellious people, deceitful children, children unwilling to listen to the Lord's instructions. They say to the seers, see no more visions, and to the prophets, give us no more visions of what is right. Tell us unpleasant things. Tell us pleasant things. Prophesy illusions. Leave this way. Get off this path. Stop confronting us with the Holy One of Israel. Therefore, this is what the Holy One of Israel says. Because you have rejected this message, relied on oppression, and depended on deceit, this sin will become for you like a high wall, cracked and bulging, that collapses suddenly in an instant. It will break into pieces like pottery, shattered so mercilessly that among its pieces not a fragment will be found. For taking coals from a hearth, or scooping water out of a cistern, this is what the sovereign Lord, the Holy One of Israel, says. In repentance and rest in your salvation, in quietness and trust is your strength, but you would have none of it. You said, no, we will flee on horses, therefore you will flee. You said, we will ride off on swift horses, therefore your pursuers will be swift. 1,000 will flee at the threat of one. At the threat of 5, you will all flee away, till you are left, like a flagstaff on a mountaintop, like a banner on a hill. Yet the Lord longs to be gracious to you. Therefore he will rise up to show you compassion. For the Lord is a God of justice. Blessed are all who wait for him. People of Zion, who lived in Jerusalem, you will weep no more. How gracious he will be when you cry for his help. As soon as he hears you, he will answer you. Although the Lord gives you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, your teachers will be hidden no more. With your own eyes you will see them. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. There you have it. Isaiah 30, 8 through 21. Is that right? Oh, it was supposed to only be 8 through 18. But hey, you got 8 through 21, so there you go. Alright then, that looks like it's about it for the Shen Show for the day. And so I have one more little song for you, and that'll go, well, goodbye, my friends, it's the time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So be blessed in Jesus' mighty name and come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope you are too.